Hey guys, so please excuse the fact that I'm wearing my glasses today and my hair is up because I don't normally wear my glasses and have my hair up in my videos, but I figured I'm not really going to be in front of the video too much other than this quick intro, so it didn't really matter how I looked, so please excuse that. But yeah, basically I'm doing a very exciting video. I'm doing my room tour of obviously my room at my parents' house. So before I show you guys around my room, I just wanted to throw out a quick disclaimer, and it's pretty standard with these kind of videos on YouTube, and that is I'm not trying to brag whatsoever, so please don't think that. Several of you guys have requested for me to do a room tour, and I figured since I'm going to be moving soon and this isn't going to be my bedroom anymore, my mum is actually going to move into this room once I move out. So the room will not be staying the same, so I won't have the opportunity to come back and film a tour of this room once I've left. It's probably a good idea for me to film it now, and I know when I've watched other people and they move and then they have a whole new bedroom and they do a tour of that room, I'm always a little bit kind of disappointed almost that they didn't do a tour of their previous bedroom, because they've spent so much time in there, and you know, you see that room in the background of a lot of their videos, and I'm always like, oh, I wish I knew what had been over here and kind of around. So I figured whilst I have the opportunity I will do a tour of this room. So also, just really quickly, my room is very small, it's not very well organised, and it's very mismatched, and nothing really goes together all that well. But I figured whilst I'm here it would be kind of nice just to do a tour, and that way, you know, I'll always have a video memory of this room as well. So with all of that said, let's hop in to the room tour. So this is the door to my bedroom, and on the door I just have this little plaque that says Jenna's room. I've had this since I was a little girl, and I always have this on my bedroom door, so this will be coming with me when I move, but I always have that on my door. This is kind of a quick overview of my room. So you come in and obviously close the door behind me. So this is what is on the back of my door. So I just obviously keep my towel and my dressing gown, and on the door handle I just hang my gym bag with my gym clothes and trainers and things like that in there. So I'll go around the room clockwise. So to the right we have my bedside table, and like I said, none of the furniture is matched, so it kind of adds to the whole messy feel of my room, which isn't ideal, but like I say, I'm moving soon, so I'll be able to rectify that. So on top of my bedside table I just have a lamp which is very old and has been sellotaped back together, but it still works, so I still use it. So I have my lamp, I have my kind of vitamin type pills I take daily, I have a Rubik's Cube, I usually have either a glass of water or a bottle of water as well. Here I have my two phones. So this one is my actual phone that I use every day. This is my old phone that loads YouTube videos a lot quicker than this one sometimes. So if I'm struggling to watch videos on my phone, I will use this to watch them, and I like to watch videos in the bath sometimes, so I will take this phone in the bath with me, because if it falls into the water I'm not going to be as annoyed as if I drop my actual phone in the water, so that's why I keep both of those. Then here I just have a ton of magazines that I need to go through and some books that I'm reading, and on top, chilling out here, is Betsy the elephant. I love her to pieces. Then in my bedside drawers, they're not particularly organised. The top one is kind of a mismatch of stuff. I've got a diary in there, spare pair of glasses, and just kind of mismatched papers and stuff like that. In the second drawer I keep some of my beauty things. This is kind of my lotions drawer. Some kind of mini sample size products. A lot of the things I get from Birchbox go in here until I'm ready to use them. I've got some backup of deodorant. I won't go into too much detail. If you want to see kind of more in depth of this drawer and the two other beauty drawers that I have in my room, which I will get to as we go around, leave a comment below and let me know, and I can film that for you if you would like. But yeah, that's that drawer. And this next one is kind of my medicines drawer. So there's, you know, plasters, first aid kits, some backup of vitamins, aloe vera gel, that sort of stuff is in there. And I won't show you under the bed because it is a huge mess of just everything that I don't use on a day-to-day basis, but these two bins are where I keep my shoes and boots and things like that. So then this is my bed. This is just my brother's laptop because I use his laptop to edit my videos and stuff, so that's just there. And my pyjamas are usually either on top of my pillow or underneath my pillow, so that's that. Up on this wall, you've probably seen this in the background of my videos, and I'll just climb up onto my bed so you can get a better look. basically my mum gave me this heart thingy. I think it's supposed to be for holding pictures, but I can't figure out how to pin them to it, so I've just used it as decoration. And then my mum also got me this butterfly, which I've clipped to it. This purple butterfly is, or it was on a birthday card that Ben got me a couple of years ago. And this mask here, if I come in close, maybe you can see, hopefully you can see all of the sparkles and the glitter all over it. That is a mask that I got whilst we were in Venice, I think a couple of years ago now, so that's just kind of decoration. So then we come around to my window, and either side of my window I just have my 2 Race for Life medals for when I've done that, and just another kind of decorative heart thingy. And this is the view from my window, nothing particularly exciting, and it's been raining and hailing on and off all day today, so it looks kind of miserable out there. This aloe vera plant has stayed alive somehow, I don't know how. I'm rubbish at keeping plants alive, so if you guys have trouble keeping plants alive but you want to have plants, I suggest getting aloe vera plants. So then, spinning around here, we have, first of all, my computer desk, and my computer is several years old. It's kind of dying on me and on its last legs, but it keeps on chugging and I love it for it, but it does take forever to boot up, which is why I tend to use either Ben's laptop or my brother's laptop when I need to do work on the computer. But I have this just in case I need it, and obviously I just have kind of the standard stationery on top, and then I have notepads on here. I keep any papers that I need to do anything with, like if I have a bill that needs to be paid, it sits on there so I know to do it. Got some magazines to read, and my to-do list sits on there as well because I'm a big fan of making to-do lists. Next to my computer desk is my makeup desk, which looks a huge mess, I know. So underneath I just have a bag of makeup bags, and then that bag there is where I store my empties until I'm ready to film my empties videos. So then this is my makeup desk, which I know looks a huge mess, and that's mainly down to this big tripod here, which I'm so looking forward to moving out and having my girl cave so that I can have hopefully a better filming setup, so I don't have to have the tripod on my actual makeup desk, because it does reduce the amount of space I have and it looks very cluttered and messy, which I don't really like. But I won't go into too much detail. I will be doing a makeup collection, but it won't be until I'm in the new place and I have better storage and everything figured out, so it might be a while coming, but there will be a makeup collection at some point. So I'll just kind of give you a brief overview of my desk. So this lamp here is what I turn on to light up the right side of my face when I'm filming. Obviously my camcorder, which I'm filming on right now, would go on this. And then I have a makeup mirror, I have some beauty supplies back there. This book here is where I write down any video ideas or video requests from you guys, and then that way if I'm lacking inspiration one day or I don't know what to film, I can just flick through this and find something to film. So moving round, these 2 drawers are where I store my makeup collection. Like I said, I'm not going to go into detail, but I just kind of give you a brief overview. So my palettes are up here, and I have a brush roll here, and then this drawer holds kind of face products like foundation, concealer and powder. This one holds blushes and bronzers. This one is eye bases, eye primers and eyeshadows and smaller palettes. This one is eyeliners and mascara. This one is kind of like mini travel containers and my face wipes. This one is lip products, this one is nail tools, and this one is kind of miscellaneous bits and pieces. In between I have my makeup inventory folder and a little cloth for wiping my brushes off of. This bin here, I like to keep products that I reach for often or products that I'm trying to remember to use, so that's just handy to have that right there. So to the side I have my handbag, and I think I've done a what's in my bag video with this bag, so if I have, I will leave that linked below if you want to go see that. So that's where my bag lives. These 2 containers here are where all of my nail polishes live, so I have high-end nail polishes in this container and high street nail polishes in this container. There is just my GHDs, which I just keep there for easy access because I usually straighten my hair in front of the big mirrors that I have. I have a built-in wardrobe which is here, which I'll get to in a minute. So I usually sit on the floor in front of the mirrors and straighten my hair in the mornings. And then I just have a bin next to it. This wooden chair, I actually have a lot of the little bits and pieces that me and Ben have started collecting for our house. So mugs and plates and things like that are all in here for the time being until we move. And then once we move, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I might keep it in the loft as storage, or I might get rid of it, I'm not sure, but that is what is in it at the moment. So moving up, we have these two shelves here. So just hanging around this part of the shelf, I've looped a few of my favourite scarves and the ones I use most often, just so they're easily accessible. So on this first shelf, here I have a body spray, a deodorant, my small collection of perfumes. I've slowly been making my way through those. I have a tart burner. I have this little carousel horse, which I got when I was really, really little. I can't remember if my nan got it for me for my christening or if my mum bought it for me when I was really little, but I've had it ever since then and I absolutely adore it. And just kind of around the carousel pole, I just have some stackable rings. This little tray here you might recognise from when I've done my nail polish picks videos. I decided I didn't want to kind of store my nail polishes on that anymore, so I just keep my favourite pieces of jewellery just so they're easily accessible, because I was finding I wasn't reaching for my jewellery that often, so I just put my favourite pieces out on this, so now I can just grab them when I'm getting ready. Next to that I have this handbag fund piggy bank, and this is the only other teddy that I have, and my friend Terry got me that, so that just sits up there. I have a couple of little tea light candles from Yankee Candle. Here I have a few books that I want to read, so they're just sitting there to remind me. I've got a little dairy-free cooking book because I am lactose intolerant, so that comes in handy. And then here I just store my Pandora boxes, and my Michael Kors watch sits in there when I'm not wearing it. And then the top shelf is kind of more just decoration, I guess. So over here I have a couple of room sprays. Then this is a picture of my mum and dad when they first started dating. I've got some shells. I have this plant, which is actually an orchid that my brother got me a couple of years ago, just when I first got back from travelling. And I think I kept it alive for maybe a year, and then the flower dropped off. And now I don't really know how to revive it. So if you guys know anything about orchids, please tell me how to revive this orchid. And then I just have a couple of pictures of me and Ben. This one is from when we were in Phuket in Thailand, and we got to hold a tiger cub. And that is one of my favouriteest days in the whole world. It's one of the best days I've ever had, and I love that picture so much. And then just a couple of little trinkets there. So now moving around to my built-in wardrobe. And these doors are really difficult to move, so I'm going to move one of them open and show you, and then I'll move the other one. So this is one half of my wardrobe, and the top part is very, very messy. Like you've seen, my room is very small, so I don't have a lot of space to store things, so I kind of have to make do with what I have. So at the top I have all of my books, and I just have a backup of my favourite perfume, which is Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Fresh, and some boxes of cat treats, an old birch box and things like that, and some bits of stationery. Then coming down here I have blankets stored on this side, towels on this side, and there's some photo albums under both of those. These drawers are kind of miscellaneous. I've got some travel hair dryers, some curling irons, some wires and cords and things like that in that one. Then I have my two other beauty drawers. So this one just kind of houses most of my Lush stuff. I've got some shower gels and things in here, and scrubs, and some face masks and things like that in there. Like I said, if you want to see any kind of in-depth video on these two drawers, this one and the next one I'll show you, and the one from over the other side of my room in my bedside table, then just leave a comment below and let me know, and I can do that for you. And then the next one down stores all of my hair products. My hair colour, I've got leave-in treatments, just kind of all sorts of things, some shampoo and conditioner, combs, brushes, all that sort of thing. So that's what's in there. And then on this drawer set, in this drawer I have some microfiber cloths and some more face cloths for wiping my brushes on, and some more little tea light candles and tart burners. This one is all of my pyjamas and sleep things, and this one is kind of miscellaneous, kind of extra workout gear and gloves and scarves and bits and pieces like that. So then onto the actual wardrobe. This side is kind of more of a mismatch than the other side. So I have some thicker jumpers like winter jumpers and stuff that I'm not currently using, so I keep them over to this side, and some clothes that I haven't worn for a while, so I've put them over this side out of the way, and if I don't reach for them and don't want to wear them within the next few months, then I will be recycling them. Then I have a little section of workout clothes. Then I have some skirts, some shorts, and then some jeans and trousers are here, and everything is kind of ordered in sections like that, so skirts and then shorts and then trousers, jeans, and everything within its section is then ordered from light to dark. And then I have some leggings, and then a couple of kind of more business attire clothing like suits and things like that. They're just kind of stored in the middle, they're out of the way. So this is the other side of my wardrobe. So starting up top on this side, I keep all of my DVDs, which these are double stacks. There's another stack behind this and another stack behind that, and there's a stack there and a stack behind that. I just keep my old Birchboxes there because I plan on using them for storage in the new house, so I'm just keeping hold of those there. And then over here I just keep kind of birthday cards that I want to keep, and I've got a photo album up there and just kind of bits and pieces like that up there. Moving down to the bottom, this is my dirty clothes hamper, and I have some spare clothes hangers there. And then these drawers hold my underwear, so I have bras, underwear and socks. And then this is my jewellery box where the rest of my jewellery lives. So then we have my clothes. So this is obviously the end of the business attire here, and again everything's kind of in sections and it goes from light to dark within each section. So I have tank tops, and then I have kind of graphic tees, short sleeve tops, 3/4 length sleeve tops, and then long sleeve tops and jumpers. Then I have some coats and jackets here, and then behind that I have my dresses. So that is kind of my wardrobe. Yeah, that's it for the wardrobe, and then you turn around and you're back to the door. So that was my room tour, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and like I've said before, I will be doing a tour of my new girl cave once everything is set up how I want it, but it might take a little while. And again, like I said, a makeup collection will be coming, but just not yet. I'm not entirely 100% happy with how it is at the moment, how everything's stored and organised. It's kind of a mess, so I want to figure out a better solution. I think I know what I want to get to store my makeup in, but it's just a case of saving the money for it and getting it. And at the moment with moving house, there are a lot of other things that me and Ben really need to get that the money could really do with going towards, as opposed to buying makeup storage. So yeah, like I said, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and again, I'm not trying to brag or anything, it's just you guys requested it and I figured I might as well do it now whilst I have the opportunity to still film it, because I don't want to not film it and then move and then later regret not having filmed this room as it is. So yeah, with all of that said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other requests, then leave them in a comment below, and also make sure to leave a comment below if you want to see a more in-depth video of my beauty drawers as well, and I'll definitely do that for you guys. But other than that, I think that's everything I needed to say. So I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!